Okay, so you've made it to question 15. Well done. Last question of the paper. Let's get it done. Right, so we have a cuboid with a rectangular base, x by 2x, and a height of h. And the total length of the edges of the cuboid is 72. Now, this is a little tricky question. What we really have is we have two different variables here. We have x and h. And really, we'd like to have this h in terms of x. So if we think about what we have here, we know the total distance around the cuboid is going to be 72. So we've got of these x's, we've got 4, because 1 would be here, 1 would be there, 1 would be there, 1 would be there, and so that'd be 4 of them. So we know we're going to have 4x. We've got 2x, we've got that 4 times, so that'll be plus 4 times 2x, and we've got an h, so that's going to be plus 4h because we've got 4 h's as well. So that means that this total here, 12x plus 4h, must equal 72. Now, if you notice all of those, they are divisible by 4. So that gives me 3x plus h equals, do you know what the answer is? Is it not 72? Oh, let's make sure the calculator's on. 72 divided by 4 is 18. Okay, so that means then h equals 18 minus 3x. Now we can start to look at working out what the volume is. Okay, so we've now got h in terms of this. So h equals 18 minus 3x. Okay, so we want to work out the volume of a cuboid. It's length times breadth times height. So we're going to take this, times it by this, times it by this, and that should give us the volume. So we're going to have x times 2x times 18 minus 3x. But that 18 minus 3x must be in parentheses. So that gives me 2x squared times 18 minus 3x. And remember, this is the volume. So the volume is equal to 36x squared minus 6x cubed. And if we look at the volume that we have been given here, this formula and this are almost exactly the same. The only difference is now we've found what A is. And A is equal to 36 because it's the coefficient of the x squared. So when it says find the value of x that makes the volume a maximum, what this is talking about here is differentiation. And that's topic 7, Introduction to Calculus, and we can look at our derivative formula. And that's basically what we're going to do there. So dv by dx equals 72x minus 18x squared. And once we've got to that point, at a maximum, we have either 0 for the value of dv by dx. So 72x minus 18x squared must equal 0. And now all we have to do is solve this equation. Now, as you know, that 72 is divisible by 18, because 72 divided by 4 is 18. So we can divide everything by 18, gives 4x minus x squared equals 0. We can take out a common factor of x. 4 minus x equals 0. And this then leaves us with x equals 0 or 4 minus x equals 0. Well, x cannot be 0. And 4 equals x. That must be the only solution that we can have. So the value that we have is 4. So how do we know it's a maximum? Well, if we look at the gradient curve, dv by dx, it's a quadratic with a negative coefficient of x squared, which means the graph should look like this, with giving us our highest point there. So that's how we know it's a maximum, because of the way the graph is constructed. Congratulations, you made it through all 15 questions. Well done.